Okay, so I just wanted to make this video real quick. This is basically addressing the last, actually it was a podcast. I said post. Podcast that I just posted. And let me turn my car off because it's hot out here, but I got the air conditioner on. Let me turn this off real quick. Anyway, so it was about why black women should date white men. And there's a few things that I just wanted to address. First of all, I understand that people have their opinions about my video because, once you push, shit out here on the World Wide Web, people think that they could just draw their opinions, and it's always somebody who ain't got no profile. They talking behind some old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's just people could be disrespectful. So it's like, I don't mind people making comments or having opinions about, however they may feel or whatever. But what people need to realize is that at least be respectful. If you're going to come and comment on somebody's fucking video, just be respectful. That's all I got to say about that. Is like, you could say and have, your opinions about whatever, because that's what makes up this world. Like they said, opinions is like an asshole. Everybody got one. Okay. So that's cool. But I guess people was missing the point, or maybe I didn't get the point across the way that I wanted to get it across. When I put up videos about law of attraction and manifestation, especially when it comes to love or finding your, significant person. And when I say that, I'm referring to a husband, I'm referring to something that's a little bit more, permanent. Not permanent, but just something that's a little bit, with more commitment or whatever, which, like I said, is, husbands. And I'm just trying to empower women with information, things that help me along the way. Just like people on YouTube talking about how to sell on eBay, how to sell on Etsy, how to attract your dream house, dream job, and all that. Usually it's because these are people who are talking from experience. And so when I bring things up, it's from my experience. And I just want to address, number one, I wasn't saying that black women should not date black men, period. Okay? I didn't say that. What I was saying is that you should have your options open. Leave your options open to not just finding someone that is in your own race. That's all I was really saying about that. I said some other things, or, which was like, you are entitled to an opinion. I'm entitled to an opinion as well. And then somebody commented and said that they seen the whole video, didn't understand why black women should, I guess I didn't really say why black women should date white men. Again, what I was saying is that you should leave your options open. That should have been the whole takeaway. There's women who live in states where to find a good provider husband, or, I'm assuming that's what you're looking for, is a provider husband. I'm sure you just don't want any motherfucker to marry, right? You want to find somebody who's going to be a provider. And what I was saying, that if you live in a state where, like, you live in DC, or where the majority of the good black men are either going to be taken, or they're for the streets, because they know that they have their options. You making $100,000 and $200,000 a year, these men got options. Okay. Before he ties it down with you, he's going to be sure that he explores all his options. So what I'm saying is that why not date? You could date a Chinese man, Asian. I'll say Asian. You could date someone Indian. You could date someone Greek, someone Spanish, someone Venezuelan, anything that you want. Just leave your options open. That's all I was saying. Okay. And I'm going from experience. So if people didn't understand that, I'm sorry. And mainly it was men who were commenting. That video wasn't for you. It wasn't for you. It just seems like people want to get on your video and they want to make comments about stuff just to be fucking making comments. Because what's funny, I was just looking at someone's video the other day, and I can't remember what, I screenshot the video and I was looking at the comments, but basically it was about black men dating white women. There was all kinds of black men in the comments, and I did screenshot it. I don't feel like putting it up here and editing this video to add that. I'm sure y'all probably seen videos. All you got to do is look for a video that says about black men dating white women. Only a couple of them was like, oh, I'm not attracted to white women. Most of them was like, yeah, ever since I started dating white women, my life has been more. Somebody specifically said, oh, ever since I started dating white women, my life's more peaceful. Black women are combative. Black women are this. Black women are that. You know, and I get it. And there's nothing wrong with, and this is black men commenting and about why they like white women. Okay, so I guess all I was saying was leaving your options open. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. I didn't say you didn't have to date no black. If you want to date a brother, have you know, black kids and all that, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I didn't say that. I just left my options open, and not only did I have my options open, when I said options, it was just my options to date other races. Like, it wasn't just a white man. I was open, and I did date and went on dates, I should say, with different nationalities. If you looked at the whole video, I dated different nationalities. Like I said, I've always been attracted to white boys. Okay, and that's just me. It had nothing to do with anything else. And then I want to address the issue about fucking self-hate. Somebody said it's self-hate. Self-hate is when you're trying to identify as not being what you are. Okay? I don't hate myself. I do not hate myself at all. I love myself very much. I love myself so much that I made sure that I got into a relationship, which is a marriage, that I knew that I was going to be happy. I was no longer in toxic relationships. That's when I didn't love myself. Okay? I didn't love myself when I was in toxic relationships. Toxicity, not for me. Okay? That's when I was at my unhappiest. When I was getting my ass beat. Okay? That's when I was at my unhappiest. That's when I was hating myself. Because you attract what you are in life. I was at a very low point. A lot of y'all don't know all my backstory because y'all ain't even bothered to see none of my other fucking videos when I talked about my abuse, when I talked about other things, when I talked about the men that I dated. I'm 50 years old. I'm 50-ish, okay? And it's like I've been through a lot of shit in life and experienced a lot of things. So if I chose to date a white man and marry a white man, I just married what I've always been attracted to. It ain't like one day I woke up and it was like, And then somebody commented, I think his comment is still on there. It says, it seemed like, oh, you know, we're dating white men as plan B. Now I don't know what everybody else is doing. And I didn't say, oh, I got to turn this air conditioner back on because, hold on. I'm in the beater car today because I'm at, Dollar Tree and shit. Anyway, so, it's like, I never said or insinuated that white men are plan Bs. I never said that. I said leave your option open. That's not what I was given. And then white men wasn't plan B for me. The reason why I didn't date someone white or had kids with somebody white is because at the time where I was living, my circumstance, I didn't see no white people. Okay? When I was 20 years old, that's when I gave up my virginity. I came from a religious background, so I didn't know where everybody was hanging out at. I happened to meet the black men who I ended up having children with because of where I was working. The first one I met in 1993, which was my daughter's father, I met him because I worked with his sister and he used to come up to the job to pick her up. The second one, he happened to be black. And like I said, yeah, he was a bad boy. I wanted something completely opposite of what I wanted. Being rebellious in my own fucking way. That's what I fucking did. Okay, I'm accountable, held myself accountable for attracting the wrong man into my life. And that's what I did. Okay, second person, my son's father. I got 2 kids by 2 different men. Yes, I did. I was trifling back in the day, made bad mistakes. Okay, I made those bad mistakes. I made horrible mistakes. Okay, and I'm just coming straight to you, shooting from the hip about how I feel because I want to address some shit that obviously I can't comment back on because it's gonna get misconstrued. Okay, and this my son's father, who I met. My son's what, 25, 20, he just turned 26, so I met him 28 years ago because we was friends for a couple of years before. Anyway, so I was attracted to him. I didn't get with him to be with him. I just thought he was really cute. We was friends for a while. One thing after another, got feelings or whatever. And that's who I ended up being in a relationship with, was my son's father. I ended that many, many years ago. Okay. So they were black men. I wasn't going out. I didn't live in the area I lived at geographically. There wasn't white men. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I stayed a Jehovah's Witness, I probably would have married a white man in the congregation because that's probably what I would have did. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, whatever my destiny is, that's what it was going to be. That's why then the third person who I was in a long term, I was in 3 long-term relationships. The third person who I was in a relationship with for 10 years, he was biracial. Okay. And so, yeah, there's that. So I knew that, and that was because we started off as friends as well. And just one thing led to another. I started having feelings for him or whatever. But I knew I was unhappy in that relationship. This video ain't about that. But I knew when I started dating, I said I wanted to know what it was like to date other people outside my race. It's not because black men are horrible, okay? It's just that that's what I'm attracted to. Now, a lot of these motherfucking black men don't have their shit together. Okay, and if you mad that I said that, get your shit together, okay? I know some of y'all get your shit together and rather hit your horse to a white woman. It ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's what you're attracted to, brother, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't come up on my video commenting about how I self-hate myself. I mean, I hate myself, excuse me. Or it could have been a woman. I don't know, because half the time y'all got usernames and shit that I can't tell if it's user 6821 or some old fucked up name. I can't figure out if you're a man or a woman. But I don't hate myself. I did a lot of work. I did a lot of work on the inside to become a better woman, to become wifey material, to make sure that I'm soft and feminine. I know I ain't coming off as feminine and soft right now, because that's what this is. This is not what this is about. I'm going to dress it like how I'm going to dress it, okay? But I worked on myself and did a lot of things and had to heal myself before I even fucking moved on, okay? So I don't hate myself. So please don't make comments about some shit that you don't know, okay? I don't hate myself at all. So when people want to come on here and get the perception that I hate myself, that's why I don't date in my race. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. Because I hate myself? That's why I choose to have married a white man? Really? Okay. I'm happy and love my man not because of the color of his skin. Yes, I am attracted to white men, but I'm with my husband not because he's a provider, and he is. It's for many reasons. He makes me laugh. He gets me. He's chivalrous. He's kind. He's loving. He's attentive. He checks all the fucking boxes that a lot of you women will want. Trust me. Trust me. Everything that I will want. Everything. He tells me he loves me every day, all day. He acts like a hubby. And I act like a wifey. And I'm happy to be his wife. And I'm happy he's my husband. Yes, he is white. He holds my door. He opens my door. We can be going to the Dollar Tree together. We can go to a 5-star restaurant. We could be anywhere. And this man holds my hands all the time. All the time. That's why I love my husband. I don't love him because he's white. He's white. I'm attracted to the outside. Just like there's women who's attracted to men with muscles. There's women who's attracted to fat ass motherfuckers. There's some of y'all attracted to dusty ass Ray-Rays and motherfuckers like that. Okay? Some of y'all attracted to white women. Y'all love the Becky with the good hair. You love who you love. And then somebody was like, well, nobody else, why black women make videos like this? Nobody else makes videos about them dating those other races. I'm sorry, did you not Google or YouTube, I prefer to date black men and see who's posting those videos beside the black women who date? I mean, there's Asian women, white women. I guess y'all ain't did your research before you came and commented on my shit, okay? Simple as that. Simple as that. So that's all I really wanted to say. I've been wanting to make this video. I'm like, let me just make it real quick while I'm running my errands and stuff. And I hope that I answered some things or whatever. I did pause the comments on that video because I got tired of the hate, and I don't like to be disrespected. Everyone can have their opinions, but the one thing I can't stand is when people feel that it's okay to disrespect you. It is not okay to disrespect at all. So if you're gonna come on my comments, be respectful, or don't fucking say nothing at all. Okay? And if you're gonna comment, please make your comment make sense, because sometimes it seems like I gotta have 3 degrees. I gotta make the screen bigger. And I gotta Google Translate just to understand some of the shit that y'all be saying on there, because the comment didn't make no sense. I don't know if y'all texting to talking. I don't know what it is. But if you're gonna say something, make it make sense and be respectful. Okay, like I said, I was just trying to empower women so that way they can open up their options. Okay, I also said about dating online. Okay, like I was saying, I did pause the comments or whatever on that video. The comments are gonna be open. If you're gonna comment, be respectful. Your shit gonna get deleted. Period. Okay, and that's all I'm trying to do. So women out there, if you want to be empowered, you know what I'm saying, if you want to attract a provider man, be sure that you take the steps to do that, but first try to heal first. I just put up a video about affirmations for attracting a provider husband, so listen to those affirmations. I hope that y'all enjoy it. I also have a scripting worksheet. I'll put the link below so that way y'all can see that scripting worksheet to attract the husband of your dreams. I put that together for you. Just things that you can do and work on yourself and just bring that magic back into your life. You know, use magic, law of attraction. That's what I'm talking about. Manipulating energy to get the things that you want in life, to get the demand that you want in life. Okay. All right. So I hope that everyone has a good day. This video is for women. If it's the man watching, this was addressed to you about what I said in the beginning of the video. Okay. All right. Peace.